Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. Autumn has finally arrived in the area of Old New Henford, and we are back at Henford House, where last time we made a start on the front exterior of the manor. Today we're going to be at the back of the manor making more developments to the exterior itself. So let's get going. Happy Thursday my darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build the worlds. And here we are back at Henford House. Pause, please. And as you can see, I have floating things in the background. You might have noticed them. That is the tree house and the washing line and everything else that I put down with the tool mod over on Old Mill Lane. So that is going to be something that I'm going to look into. And if I need to, I'm just going to get rid of it because I don't want floating things around. It's very, very annoying as it is. But we're back here. They're already in the house. They're all bored because the house isn't decorated. We're back at Henford House today. I have made a little bit of a difference from last time. You can obviously see the hedges. I moved them around here just to sort of shut the front area in because I didn't want any access from the front of the house. I want everything to be accessed either from the back. I'm going to put a gate on there somewhere, or through the house itself. So that's just a bit of security, you know. I put on two wings onto the bottom, the ground floor level. So we've got two bigger areas here that I'm going to separate off and do a bit of a floor plan once I've actually worked out what we're doing on the back here. I found another reference image to that build that we're getting, well, the reference off, and it's kind of a bit more of a twisted angle, so you can see more of the back of the house. I love how it's kind of connected into the older part of the house. If you remember, this is going to be the building that was here before the Georgian frontage came upon it. So this one's going to look a little bit older and a little bit, maybe a little bit more castle-y, but I want to go down the route of adding like a chapel that's kind of been converted into something else. You all had some amazing ideas for the interiors of this as well. I absolutely loved those ideas. I really did. So I'm going to implement quite a few of them because they were that good. They were that good, my darlings. But yeah, that's what we're going to get going with today. It's very rainy, as it is where I am today as well. It feels like autumn today. I'm not ready for it. It's my favourite season, and I'm not ready for it. I just don't feel like I've had a summer. I really don't. So I'm a bit annoyed about it, actually, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping September. Why are we talking about the weather? No idea. Aiden, shut your face and let's get into the build mode, for goodness sake. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to try and copy the shape of that reference image as much as possible. So we are going to be extending onto this house from around this area, I think. There is a lovely like arched window on this bit. I'm wondering if I could do something like that. We'll soon see. We'll soon see, my sweets. How are you? Thank you so much for all of your lovely comments on my videos this week. It's been so nice to read through all of them. I've had a lovely time. I've had a beautiful time reading them. I really have. So thank you so much. I haven't got around to replying to everybody yet. Don't you worry, I will. I'm going to do that to about there, I think. Oh, I wish we could have shorter wall heights on the same level. I really do. How are we not having that in the game 20 years later? I'm saying that because the Game Awards put out a tweet. Oh, no, sorry, it wasn't a tweet. It was a thread. We're on threads now. And they said 20 years ago today, The Sims 4 was released, and I found it so funny. It's obviously a mistake on their end. And I messaged back saying, it certainly feels like it. It certainly feels like it. Honestly, you'd think I'd hate this game. I don't. You'd think I will the way I speak about it sometimes, but I really don't. I love it. I do. Not so much the gameplay. The gameplay is subpar, I would say, compared to the others. But I still love it, you know? And don't let anybody else make you feel shit. If you like it, then you say that you like it, you know? I'll probably get called something like EA's lap cat or something like that, like most of the EA game changers do. But no, I'm just truthful with what I like. And I like it. I think it's fine. It's not perfect, I know, but it's fine. Am I going to add on to the... do you know what I think? I don't know. Maybe. We'll go here. We'll see what happens there. This is a little bit thick. Oh, maybe it's not actually, because I've came out over on this side a little bit less, so it might be okay. Let's just map this in. This one here first. It's almost like a farmhouse. It's almost like a Georgian farmhouse that has been had a Georgian kind of frontage extended onto it. And then they've added in Georgian windows or something. Maybe that's the key, you know. Okay, so this is going to be a large house. We're going to be here for a couple of months, I would imagine. I do want to add stables in, but I'm thinking I'm going to add the stables in and attach them one level down onto this side here, maybe. Or maybe even over to this side. I'm going to change this orientation. I'm going to go here. How many did we do there? I have no idea. I think it was about that, wasn't it? It is now. No, it was definitely a bit thicker. I can see this. Look. What we got there? We've got a 6. We've got a 9 there. And we've gone for an 8, I think. Yeah. So if we go for a 9 there instead. Bloop that out. So it's going to be kind of flipped around, this one. And then it kind of like extends along here. So I'm going to do that as well. So I'm going to just get the grid on down at the bottom so we can see what we're doing. I can do one around to about, no, maybe like there actually. I'm going to go double height with this one here as well. I've already played around with floor plans and stuff up here, but that could all be subject to change. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Yes, we will indeed. So we've got that kind of swinging over this way now. Swinging over this way, I'm going to add in the stables. They're not going to be as big. They're not going to be as big as what Haddon Hall is stable-wise. I think we could add them onto there. And then maybe I could do a little bit of a moment over on this side as well. In fact, I'm going to leave that for a bit of a garden. We'll see what happens through there. What's going on? Oh, it's the texture through the grass. I thought that looks really weird through there. You probably can't see it. Am I waffling? Yes. Yes. But when am I never waffling on, you know? When am I never? So we're going for a bit of a farmhouse vibe at the back here. So the roof line's going to be a little bit different. I want the roof line to be a little bit taller, perhaps. Maybe a little bit more curved here and there. We'll see what happens with that as well. So let's start getting some roof lines in, shall we? Eaves in. Sorry, flaps. How dare I? I'm going to flap you up as well. And then flap this one all the way along. I think flaps is going to be the word of today, darlings. Yeah, I think I want to do that. That's quite a nice height, actually, because it's not much taller than the roof. In fact, it's probably around about the same size, isn't it? Okay, well, that's fine. I might just slightly, ever so slightly, just dip it in. Come on, be a dear. There we are. Lovely. Yes. And then I'm going to whip you around. And I might make this side taller. No, that wouldn't work because I need this side to be kind of in here. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. If I bring you to around about there then. Oh, do you know what? I know it looks awful here at the minute, but I think having that taller would work. But I don't think that's the right roof line. I think what I need to do is use one of these, the hipped roof instead. If I can bring you across to there, right to the end there. Whiffle you along to here. Have a little look at you. Yeah, I think that could work, but it's not the right shape at the minute. I'm going to play around with the curve of it slightly. Just slightly curving it in like that. Oh, I think that could work. I do. I really think it could work. And I think what I want to do is then add on this one. Do I want to bring it out? Oh no, it's fine over on that side there, but this side here is not going to work, obviously. So I'm going to do you. I'm going to put you right in, actually. And then I'm going to whiffle you up like that, my darling. And then I might have to bring that down a little bit more as well. Fine. It's absolutely fine. We can do this. Stop it. Right, like that. Yeah, it's not hitting there, but it's a very old roof. I think that will work quite nicely. Okay. And then with this one, I can't really see the end of it. But I think it is just literally one of these. One of these kind of roofs. Can you, honestly, after yesterday's video, for goodness sake, I had enough trouble with that bloody 20-minute build. I didn't want to bring that video out. I was so embarrassed with the build, but you all seem to like it anyway. So thank you. I was just like, that is hideous, Satan. What have you done? What have you done indeed? So they've almost got this lovely like courtyard bit here, which I really like. We can utilize that for maybe the horse. No, I don't know about the horses. maybe the horses, but then we've also got this big area here. We'll see what happens with that. Okay, lovely. Now what we're going to do, I'm not going to use this stone, but I am going to use one from the same family. And we're going to use this one here in the dark stone. And I think I'm going to put this all the way throughout this whole bit. It will blend in with the area and it will just make a lot of sense. And you over there as well. Let's get that grid off so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, lovely. Okay. And now I would love to mix the roof colors up because with that reference image, they've got like some terracotta tiles on it. Now, I'm not a fan of the terracotta tiles in The Sims, apart from this one here is all okay, really. But I just don't know if this is going to work or it's just going to look really janky. I'm going to play around with a few colours and see what I come up with. Because if not, it doesn't really matter that they can all be the same roof texture. Let's see what I do. I tried some of the different colours and stuff in The Sims. To me, it doesn't translate as well. So I've gone for the same as what we've got everywhere else and it works. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be a bit of a courtyard moment this then. So what we do need to do is bring everything up to that level. So I'm just going to bring you around, whiffle you around to here as well. I would like a nice staircase somewhere. So I think I should leave some room here for a staircase. I'm going to bring you to there, drag you all the way along my suite, all the way down. Bring you to here, and then I also want to just fit in the edge of what is going to be the horse's barn. I'm just going to do one horse for this family. I'm not going to do multiple. Yeah, something like that. Let me see how that's going to work. Yes, let's grab you into there. And I do want to do some kind of stonework out here. I don't know what I want. I think we're going to go for the castle estate one. I've looked at a few of them, and this one here just blends in the best. And it's quite like, I don't know, it's a nice formation. I think it adds a little bit of intrigue here. It really does. So I'm going to add in a staircase here, loves. I think we're going to go for the same stairs as what we've used here as well. Again, it will match in beautifully with what we've got going on over here. I'm going to flop you into around about there. Just do a 2 wide one. Might even put a little bit of a fence up on that bit, actually. So I'm going to use the fence that we've been using everywhere and just wrap it around that part there like that. Oh yes, that's the ticket. That is the ticket. Okay, so exteriorly, we've got the shape there. The only thing that we haven't got is windows. And the only way I can get windows in is by figuring out a floor plan. So this is going to take me quite a while to get this whole floor plan figured out in this house. So I'm going to go and do that. And I'll be back in about 6 hours with a full beard. So a floor plan has been mustered. So this is it. Here we go. So I've put things in each room just so I can remember what actually goes in them. So you come through this way. This is going to be the main entrance hall. This is going to be a little toilet bathroom downstairs. I did need to add one more up this area here. I'm going to add one just here actually. I think that would be perfect because that will still give me enough room to do something there, which I will explain in a minute. So into the entrance hall, toilet. This is the main kind of living room. This is going to be a library, an office over on this side here. And then this is a corridor going all the way through to what is going to be the kitchen in this area. Again, the kitchen probably used to be downstairs. We are doing a basement. I'll make that look apparent. And this is going to be a kind of informal dining room. So this is where the family eat, I would imagine. This is going to be a games room. That was one of your lovelies ideas. I thought that was really good. So we're going to do a nice games room there. And this is going to be a bit more of a ballroom / dining room. Like the great room, we're going to call it. We're going to call that the great room. With a small stable off to the side of it. So this is going to be kind of a multi-use room where they use this to kind of like, you know, show off in front of their guests really. With a bathroom and a toilet over on this side here as well. And then this is going to be the access down into what is going to be a basement. I haven't built the basement yet, not at all. And then upstairs, you come up this way. And then you've got all of these bedrooms, 6 bedrooms in all. 1, 2, 3, no, yep, 6 bedrooms. One of these is going to be like a store cupboard, I think. One of them is going to be a bathroom. And I'm also going to be putting en suites and dressing rooms into the rooms that are big enough to kind of house them, really. So that's what we're going to be doing. I reckon this bedroom at the back is for the lady and lord of the house. And I think that's going to flow quite nicely. And you probably noticed that I got rid of a level here on this area. I just kept looking at it and I was just like, that doesn't look too, it just looks a bit too square. It doesn't look interesting. And I kind of like the height of this up there. That's higher. This is a little bit lower. And then this goes all the way down. I just think it makes the back of the house look a lot more interesting. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, we bloody are indeed. Yeah, happy with that. So with that being said, we can now add on some windows, can't we? So the big hall room, the great hall, is not going to be double height, but I would still love some really big windows going up the side here. So I'm thinking we're going to need to get out some beautiful windows for here. Now I know these are green and they match in as best as what I can with the other windows that we've got in the other houses. But I think I want to add these down on this level, and I'm going to do quite a few of them. Let me get in here actually and get the grid on so we can see where we're going to be putting these. Do they need to go up that high? I kind of want them a little bit lower, to be honest. All right, okay. I think this might look a little bit strange, but I'm going to try it anyway. You there, another one there, and then maybe one more there, which in turn is making me want to space this out equally. So I'm going to do that. In fact, I'm going to do you there and you there. Let me see what you look like with the roof up. That's not too bad, actually. I think we could make that work. I think it's going to be quite dramatic from the interior. Coming in the next fix is they're supposed to be fixing the ceiling. So hopefully by the time we get round to doing that, it will be fixed. But you never know with the Sims 2, do you really, for goodness sake. I think I want to do that. I think I want to actually use those windows there. That is a maybe. We're going to keep it as it is for now. I think it could work. And I'm saying think as a very strong word. Okay, is that the right way to use that? No idea. Anyway, so this is the kitchen. So I still want to get some lovely windows in here. I might even bring in the same windows as what we've got over here onto this bit here. Yeah, I think I'm going to. So I'm going to do maybe just one there. And then I could put more on the other side. Or we could do it the other way around. I could do like 2 here. I need to get this up so I can see what it's going to look like with that. Oh, that does look good. They would look good above as well. I could do like 1 there. I think they're up a little bit too high. I think they need to come down 1 more. 1 more. And then that one's at the right height, I think. Let me see this. Yes, with a circle window there. Yeah, these are going to be the main window, I think, for this house. This one here. I'll mix up a few here and there. But I do think this looks really nicely. And we can just pretend they've still got like the original kind of like window like frame, but not the actual window themselves. They Georgianed them up. That is the word for today, along with flaps. Okay, right, and then I'm going to do the same there as well then. Yes. Do I want access from the kitchen out into the courtyard? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to do access here via the corridor and also this, the great room as well. I think I want to do that. With Georgians, they did love everything very symmetrical, so I'm going to try and line up these windows as best as I possibly can. Yeah, I think they're a little bit squiffy on the interior. That one there needs to come out 1 more. Could we make that work? I think we could. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to do the same down below there as well. Boop, like that. Let me see you. That's the ticket. That is the tickety-tit. Yes, it is indeed. So we've got a corridor. I don't want to put any windows here, I don't think. Wonder if I could use some smaller ones here. Yeah, I think I could. I'm going to put some smaller ones at the top here and then some larger ones down below it. Let me see this. Yes, that's the ticket. Oh, I think I want to do 1 window there and then maybe add a door in there. That's what I want to do. And I don't think I want to add any windows here. I'm just going to do a full door there as well. I don't know what door I'm going to put on that just yet. It will be a surprise. What we do need to do is get some stable doors on here. So we're obviously going to be going for horse ranch, aren't we, loves? There we are. Let's get you in there. What's the medium height ones? Oh, that could work. Oh, I'd prefer if it was kind of open, I think. That's not the right wood tone, though. We need to go a little bit lighter with the wood here. Yeah, maybe something like... Oh, yes, that's the ticket. Yes, something like that. So let's get this... Doesn't need to be in the middle, but I would kind of like it to be in the middle. Is that the middle? No, that is. Thank you. Let me see that. Yeah, that's better. Yes. That's the ticket. And then what I could do is add in some ventilation windows around here, couldn't we? Do we want to go for grey? I think we do. I think I'm going to go for grey for this. So I'm going to get you up quite high. And I'm going to do another one around this side here as well. Let me just take a little pew. You're up too high, I think, love. Yeah, you need to come down. You need to calm yourself down. Yes, something like that. Okay. Well, we got the windows sorted here for the minute. I don't know if I want to do any around here just yet. That might be a good place for a chimney breast. We'll see what happens there. So, let me pick out a door for here and also a door for the great room as well. So, for the great room / ballroom, I'm going to go for the base game one in that one there. Again, that's probably a new addition added on to an older build. And then I thought this one here worked really nicely here. Now, I know it's got a letterbox on it, but maybe this is where, back in the old days, this was like a staff entrance and stuff, and that's where they used to get posts and things. Who knows? I reckon that could be a good shout, to be honest with you. And considering we're going to be doing a basement, I wouldn't mind having a staircase down on the side here. So while we're here now, I am just going to put in a basement area here, just so that will remind me what you're doing. Put in a basement area here. There we go. If I can get you to there. And then, in fact, what I'm going to do is take that off. Remove the ceiling. Oh, okay. And then fish out that one then. No, okay. Right, yeah, that's just what I wanted to do. There we go. Sorted. Lovely. Yeah, just so I know. I might actually move this door just slightly in one like that. You know? Yes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that's perfect. So we're going to continue on around here now. Now, this is going to be their bedroom. I'm almost wondering if I could space these out a little bit differently here. Just because I wanted that one in the middle, really, because I wouldn't mind using these up here as well. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm wondering. Let me see what I can figure out here. I played around with it quite a bit then, but this is what I've decided to do. Because of like how the windows sit at the bottom here, I just don't like how they sit with the windows above them. So what I'm going to do is extend out the great room a couple more so it's even bigger. And then I'm going to put this at the top, the fence that we've been using everywhere. I'm going to get you all the way around. Does that look weird there? I'm going to do it for now. I don't like how it's cutting into the roof there, but we're just going to leave it for now. I'm going to use the same stone as what we've used over there. Just flop that on top like that. And then I'm going to use these windows, which I never tend to use them because I don't really like them, to be honest with you. But I think it would make a big difference in here. So what I'm going to do is flop these all the way. Don't know if I'm going to meet in them. Oh, it does. Lovely. So it still leaves that detail on the edge there. I would love the detail to be left there. Or we could move it like that. That's fine. And then do the same over here. And you see that looks a little bit more interesting with the house itself. And from the interior, it looks really good. You know, imagine this in the great room with views out to the countryside. Yes, kind of feeling that vibe, actually. It's making me actually want to change this fence at the back. But we'll get to that tomorrow, I think. Do you know what I mean? I think that looks a little bit more. I think that looks a little bit better. Oh, those are not equal. I've just noticed this. I bet one of you noticed that as well. Well, that's put a poo in the toilet, isn't it? To be honest with you, didn't know what to say then. So there we go, poo in the toilet. What about if I did that instead? Oh, that's nice as well. I don't actually mind that. Yeah, I hate how these end. There's just something about those windows I've never liked. But I think it looks good here. Yes, okay, well, stunning. There we go. So at the back of the house here, I want to match in what we've done here. So that is a 1.5. Let's get the grid on. I think it's around about there, isn't it? 1.5. And then the same on this side. 1. Hang on. What? That's not right. There. Like that. Okay. And then this comes down into the dining room and is at the informal dining room. And I'm going to flop you to around about there. Same there as well. There's a bedroom. Oh no, I've had what I'm going to do. I was going to use a smaller window here, but I think what I'm going to do is do one there. Do 2 at the bottom here as well. So another one. Let me see. there. I know I'm working quite far away here, but that's how I get my balance right, to be honest with you. And we all know it never usually happens very often. I'm going to get another one of these smaller windows just off to the side of it, like this. Just up high. Yeah, I think that could work. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, yes. That's the ticket right there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to do another 2 here. So 1 there. 1 there. Yeah, we'll do that. Beautiful. Is that equal? No, that one there needs to be there. Just like that. And then down below, I'm going to do 2 smaller ones. So if I can grab you, flop you into place here. And the same there as well. Oh, that's the ticket, loves. Very nice indeed. And I think just to finish off, I do want to get in some of those circular windows. And I want to go for the ones from Cottage Living, to be honest with you. One of these ones. Where's the circle one? There you are, you little shit. Can never think what colour it is that matches in. There we go. There's the matching colour. Put one there. You need to come down a little bit more, my love. Lovely. We'll do the same over on the other side as well. It's making me want to add one around here. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna do one right there. Is that like in a weird position? Ah, no, that's fine. It's into a bedroom. Oh, I'm for it. Obviously, we need detail and stuff on the back here, but I think that shape is really interesting. I'm so glad that we did this with the great room. I really am. So it's a huge room, which makes more sense actually, because we're going to need space to dance the night away, darlings. But yeah, I'm happy with how that came out at the back there. I really am. God, this house is huge. We're going to be here for months, loves. Okay, well, that's it for today. As I said, we're going to be back with this tomorrow. We are going to be changing more. Well, we're going to be doing more exterior work. We might get into some detailing. We'll see if there's enough time. I also want to try and connect in the courtyard with the back area here. So that might mean removing some of these hedges and putting more stairs and stuff. But I'm happy with how it's looking so far. I really am. Anyway, I'll leave you on the new part, the new old part of the house itself. But yeah, lovely. Leave me some lovely comments down below, my darlings, and I'll be back with this tomorrow. Goodbye.